All right, and
Hello. 4060.
for the realm,
realm,
huzzah!
huzzah.
Something sounds odd with the audio, does it not?
I can't hear myself through the headset. Our noob
Sound guy.
is here.
I did exactly what I was told to do.
James probably didn't explain. Listen,
Definitely
James, fuck off.
Yeah, I did.
If all the lights are off.
I hit them all.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
that
the
might.
lights are on.
Audio
Set
levels are
audio.
right. I don't want to turn any knobs. He didn't give me any instruction on that. Because yeah, the mics are definitely picking us up. I can see over there.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, but they're not nearly as loud as they usually are. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
You
but-
should have just been here to share the pain with us. That's
Yeah.
all.
It's fine.
Alright.
Alright, so.
Get this adventure on the road.
Finally.
Mhm.
I don't think it is. Doesn't sound like it is.
Why did he tell me? I feel like yours is the green one. Why did he tell me not to hit that one? I'll try.
Hello. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me not to push that one.
Oh,
I don't know why.
don't listen to James ever again.
Can't confirm.
We can talk shit about him because he's not here. But you all did battle with this Malachi. Had a close call, but you all made it through unscathed with your lives. That is. You
Thankfully.
rescued Agar-Kiss's family, made your way back to Deepstorm. And with that, Agar-Kiss's mission, his quest was over. So he left with his family to make their way back to their homeland in the Forest of Life. And it is now you three. You guys took care of some business. You picked up a few magic items from Jolis that you had commissioned. I believe you got a set of plate armor sentinel. All of you were basically gifted a favor from Zet himself, Zet Timberspark, the leader of this Elder Council. You, I believe, got some scrolls of teleportation.
Vortex.
And Wyatt,
I didn't
Karen,
die.
you didn't die, and you have a favor.
Have a
You may
favor.
cash that in when you wish.
Mhm.
And time is yours.
We never
Question.
Answer.
Sorry, go ahead.
We never split the money that we got.
No, we did not.
How do we want to do that?
It's just the three of you.
I thought we were just gonna head over to Jolis's before we headed out to help our friend over here. So
Yeah, that's fine with me. I actually kind of would like to acquire something.
Who the fuck am I right now?
you're always venting me.
Fjord?
That's
Fjord?
usually your go-to whenever
Yeah,
downtime. So.
for like, yeah, chilling around in towns. Anyways, my other question was, those scrolls of teleportation, was that my favor, or was that just kind of like?
I would consider that
sprinkling?
probably a favor.
That's what I kind of thought. Damn.
And teleportation's a pretty high level spell, right?
Yeah,
You had asked
Yes,
for
they are.
you had asked for an item that could actually just do it whenever, but he didn't have one, so he supplemented with these scrolls.
in other words, PJ was smart, unlike me. Didn't give you that bit of teleportation.
Did he say how many?
3, I believe it was.
Thank you.
Of course. So, what's the plan, fellas?
I assume we're all at the Rugged Traveler right now, just kind of
Well, yeah, we can say
spending.
at this point, you had just woken up the day prior from a nightmare.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I'm not gonna bother the party with the rest of that. I'm sure my patron will push me through it.
So Garcus and his family have just left. The day's yours.
I pickpocket the warp axe from him.
I'm pretty sure you just.
Yeah, he gave it to y'all.
But you give it back to him and then you pickpocket it back off of.
Sentinel said he took it, unless you wish to have it.
Wait, what?
You took the warp axe from. You took the axe from.
Yeah, I have the warp axe on me.
I pickpocket it from Sentinel.
Try it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Give it a
If
shot.
you want it, you can have it.
I'm gonna try it just because you told me to try it.
Make a slide.
I'm not actually trying it, but if I were to try it, it would be a natural 1.
And you lose your hand for trying to swindle me.
Just sentinel reactions. He didn't even mean to do it. He's like, oh,
sorry about that.
My friend, I am so sorry.
So you guys are going
Allow
to
me to put it back on.
I pushed the rest of the party. He's like,
It does not work like Sentinel.
well, before we get our morning brekkie. I guess before we head out, we should head on over to Jolis's. See if we can make use of some of the money that we received. I don't know what to expect heading down to your homeland.
Dora said that everything was fine down there, so I'm not too sure if there's any danger. Would I know how dangerous the path is there when I made my travels last time?
Make a, I guess, history check to recall your travels.
What do I remember my travels? 15.
15? Yeah, it's simple enough. I mean, traveling anywhere not in a major city is dangerous. Even in a major city, there's always danger. Pickpockets, thieves. Depends on what path you take, usually. I believe you guys... If I have... So I do not... I believe one of the paths you can go actually through the Forest of Life, which is a massive... Massive is an understatement of how large it is. It is a forest taking up a lot of this continent. So you can travel through the forest. You can travel outside of the forest. Stop at some villages along the way. But traveling in general is usually pretty dangerous. There's creatures and bandits. Who knows? Your time traveling, your ability to disguise yourself and traveling by yourself. Probably also is.
I'm just kidding.
I'm traveling. But you traveling by yourself and with your ability to disguise yourself, change your appearance, probably wouldn't have been so terrible. Easier to hide by yourself and whatnot. But with a group, it might be a little more dangerous.
Okay. All I was doing was town hopping around, but it didn't seem like it was too much trouble for me.
Fair enough. It'd probably be. I mean, I just assume we should take advantage of the. I can't think of the services that are available in a major town like Deepstorm before we head wherever we're going, and we have nothing to use our money on.
You don't suppose that we should open up an account or anything, do you?
Open up an account. I mean,
it's a lot of money to be traveling with.
Yeah, I definitely don't want. I want to do something with the money, at least. Maybe. Yeah, I guess maybe we should throw it into a bank or something.
I'm just gonna get up and start walking.
Where?
To Jealouses.
Okay.
Sentinel has a clear direction where he would like to go, and just.
I'm following Sentinel. I'm not leaving his side.
As a side note,
I'm gonna grab my brekkie and I'll leave him.
As a side note, you would know the swamp itself is quite dangerous. A manner of creatures and whatnot live in the swamp, as well as the terrain itself is dangerous.
What swamp isn't dangerous?
Exactly. Exactly.
Get out of my swamp.
He is away, donkey. Go to Jolis's. All right. Yeah, easy enough. You make your way, Jolis's. Sentinel, since you said that you were gonna head that way, go and roll a perception check for me as you all travel through the city of Deepstorm.
8.
8? Okay. Okay. It doesn't take too long before you arrive at the doors of the Arcanist's retreat.
Where's the forge at again?
I believe that's in the center district.
Would that be close to Jealouses?
I believe they were pretty close.
Okay.
Last time.
Did we not have to travel to the upper district to get to Jolus's? No. Okay.
All
We
right.
had to go up there to get to that clothes shop though. That clothing
Clothes
aisle.
shop and the potion shop as well.
Potions.
All right, so make your way inside. He has mostly the same things he did last time.
But we have more money.
You do.
A lot more money.
Is there any shields hanging on the wall?
You gonna ask him if they have any shields? Make a perception check.
Jesus. 8.
No shields hanging on the wall.
Unfortunate.
Do you have any shields hanging on the wall?
If I don't see any shields, I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, just ask.
Just I don't have to do all the voices and stuff. Yeah, like I said, he has mostly the same items. There
I
is
don't remember them all.
something you guys have seen before. A robe of useful items.
Oh yeah.
An immovable rod.
Oh yeah.
The Periapt of Health.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes of the Eagle.
What's the parry up to health?
So Periapt of Health. I'm gonna just do this all out of character. You cannot contract a disease while wearing it, and if you have one, while you put it on, then the effects of the disease are suppressed while you wear it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a disease.
I can't be diseased.
The Eyes of the Eagle. He still has 2 beads of force.
Oh.
I think it was 2. Yeah. Either way, he has 2 beads of force, a pair of bracers of defense, a ring of mind shielding.
Oh, what's that, dude?
Your thoughts cannot be read.
It's the little
I'm simplifying it.
Fair enough.
And people can only telepathically communicate with you if you allow it.
Oh no.
There's a few other small things, but that's the main one.
I don't know, Karen. might be a good item for you.
I guess I should say it. If you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it, unless it already houses a soul. You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. And
Which ring is this?
The ring of mind shielding. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. And a wearer cannot prevent that communication.
That is
Oh, God.
a strange subclause
Very strange.
to a ring of mind reading.
Put it on so I can slay you and have it.
Jesus, Sentinel. And yeah, he seems he does have a few other items. He has 2 staves, one a staff of power, and the other a staff of the adder, ADDER, adder.
I don't like snakes.
And then a wand of fireballs.
Wait, what was the snake thing? Sorry.
Staff of the adder. Oh, shit.
What does that do?
It can only be attuned, which it would tell you. It can only be attuned to by a cleric, druid, or warlock. And you can use a bonus action. You speak the command word, and it's just looking at the staff. It looks like almost like a onyx black shaft. On the tip of the staff is carved what looks to be an adder, almost like a cobra-like snake. And you speak the command word, and the head of the staff, which is that of a poisonous snake, becomes animated for a minute. And by using another bonus action, you can speak the word again, return it to its normal form, and you can make melee attacks with the staff, with the snake head. It has a reach of 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
You can poison people with it.
While that sounds cool and all,
You have your sword.
I'd need no other weapon except the one bestowed upon me by my patron.
The Staff of Power is...
But now this immovable rod.
The Staff of Power is kind of the same thing. Warlock, Sorcerer, Wizard. It's just a quarterstaff, and it has a few charges to do a few things. Sorry. Yeah, it can cast a few spells. Yes.
Oi. Said no. We need to go over to that old kook that does all the programming on your Sentinel suit.
What is programming?
I don't know, whatever the fuck they do to all your enhancements. We need to get some of the braces of defense. About that man can make some of those on your arms.
Sentinel needs no bracers. Sentinel has this shiny new plate armor. Rub it.
I don't think you can wear both.
Oh, you can't wear both? If you wear plate armor,
usually
you can't
you
use
can't.
like bracers of defense.
No.
Usually bracers
Okay.
for like unarmored characters like me.
Or me.
Or monks.
Or yeah,
Okay. Because I was thinking about buying these for one of us, and then,
probably you.
well, I was going to say probably you, because I have a 16.
I mean,
Mr. What, 12?
yeah, but
Yeah.
So-
Hey, don't forget you got that swirly thing.
Oh yeah,
Swirly thing?
swirly thing.
What?
The
Oh.
false ironstone floating 2 feet. from his
I didn't activate it. I'm holding on to it. I don't want that floating around me. People want to snatch it off of me.
They have to make a pretty high
Yeah,
check.
I can't just. I thought you activated it last time.
I thought you did too.
If I did, I
But
forgot.
then you deactivated it, right?
I don't remember honestly. If I did activate it, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
Okay, well, the bracers, you would know that while you're wearing no armor and using no shield, you are attuned.
No armor?
No armor, no shield. While you're attuned to them. Plus
Oh,
two
I
your
technically
AC.
do have armor.
I do too. Fuck. Well, how about that one? A fireball.
It's self-explanatory. It's a wand.
Yeah.
How much is that though?
Oh, how much is it?
Yeah.
You are a spellcaster, so you can use it, and it does require attunement. That's gonna change anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can have one more attuned item. That kind of sucks. Wait, how many charges does it have?
7 charges.
Oh.
While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more to cast Fireball.
One or
For
more.
For 1 charge, it is 3rd level, and then you can increase the spell slot by 1 by using additional charges.
Jesus.
But it doesn't refill. Wands usually don't refill.
It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn.
Okay, never mind.
If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ash and is destroyed.
that's
That's
an
how
easy
they
clause
usually
to
work.
avoid.
But I don't know if that would be very efficient. Just
The
how
wand
many
of
ones we roll
fireballs.
in this
The
damn
wand of
campaign?
fireballs is a rare item.
It's powerful.
I'm gonna think
That's
about
very
this.
powerful.
I kind of lowballed the magic items last time. I think a wand of fireballs would be probably about 1,500 gold.
So, I think I'll take that one.
We need to figure out this money situation. How are we splitting this? Just 3 ways.
Yeah, you guys make sure your money is.
2 ways. I just asked that. The only thing I ask is you guys give me this immovable rod. That's all I would like.
How much is the immovable rod?
It's also.
Well, I mean, we can probably afford that above anything else.
Yeah, the movable rod would be about 800 gold.
Oh, yeah.
You have 800
So-
gold in your fund.
That's all I would like.
Use Karen's fund to get him the immovable rod.
Thank you. You guys enjoy the rest of the money.
I'm excited to see how you guys are gonna use that.
I have to.
I'm gonna
You have
kick-
9.
These guys don't understand how powerful of an item this
I'm gonna
is.
kick myself. But
Very powerful item.
You have 9 gold left in your fund.
Thank you.
So we're just splitting this halfway then.
Yeah, y'all enjoy.
Yeah, that'll be fine, I guess.
Okay, so you have 50 PPV.
people in anyone in chat or YouTube comments tell me how stupid I am for giving them this item.
Don't tell him how smart he is and tell him to give us more. Now.
50 platinum?
You have 50 platinum, 100 gold, 50 gold, and 1,000 gold.
I like how you split it up into segments.
Yeah, that's how I have it written down.
This works a little bit differently than the old ones, but still, same idea.
Oh yeah, just say the word and that shit ain't.
Well, it's not
going.
even a word. It's just
Oh yeah, it's the button. That's right.
All right, and you said 1,500 gold for the
For the wand of fireballs.
one fireballs.
I might be lowballing that as well. Fuck it.
I see how they fix this though, because the button's on the end of it. Okay.
And you are gonna buy it?
I'm gonna bargain if that's okay.
Sure. Go. Joyce will.
I tell you what's my friend. I have a ring. You see this ring here? Anything on the other side, you can see it just by looking through this ring. Take a look.
Are you rolling persuasion?
Yes, sir.
Okay, roll persuasion.
24.
24. All right.
And I was basically just trying to like get a pretty good discount and trade this.
Yeah. He's gonna like say, let me see, please. He'll like put it on.
That's.
Do I need to wear?
Yes.
Wait,
I don't
doesn't
think that's how that worked.
Huh?
The people ring?
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, you wear it?
Oh, you wear it? I thought you just put it on
He's gonna
something.
like
and looked at it.
there's like
No,
a
you
door.
wear. You like literally look through your finger as well. It's kind of weird.
There's like a door and the like behind his little counter area. He's like, hold on, just a moment.
Can he wear the ring?
But it's not. It seems to almost like grow to fit his large finger.
Neat.
Like he puts on the back of the door and just like, don't. Oh, very interesting. Never seen something like this. Willing to cut price. Simple, mundane item, but very interesting still. Strange magic.
It's come in use many a time.
But 200 gold off price.
About 4.
400 gold off the price for this?
Yes.
I'm sorry, 200 is all I can do.
Alright. 200.
And he will hand you the Wand of Fireball.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah. Okay, so
Michael Scott or Wayne Gretzky. Michael Scott.
You have a Wand of
So I'll
Fireballs
take-
now.
40.
And,
Thank you.
He has a peephole ring.
For perverts.
Why'd you make that
Nice.
sound ominous? He has a peep.
Not ominous at all.
Conceptopolis is who designed the art for this card.
Oh,
Thank you, Conceptopolis.
It's a really
Alright.
cool name.
Is there anything else that interests you on the shot?
that's all I wanted.
What about the eyes of the eagle?
Eyes of the Eagle. Simple.
Just-
They look like goggles. Almost like a cowl of sorts, kind of like Batman. Except it's only like the eye part.
Oh, so like
Or-
Robin.
Sure.
Let's get the little strip.
It's a pair of like crystal lenses and this pair of goggles. And while you wear them, it's another attunement item.
Mhm.
While you wear them, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across. In clear visibility.
When they say extremely
Very
distant,
cool.
they don't give a number. They say extremely distant. Okay. I guess they do that for
I'll take that
interpretation.
in extremely distant. Yeah, interpretation. You can probably see for a couple miles.
2 feet
And
across.
Katie Dillon.
Yeah, I guess I mean,
Yeah, they're still like, you guys have all day.
I love
Oh,
visiting
I use the same
Jolis's
word. I work
and
for these 2 cards.
Smell of incense kind of is hanging in the air. You can see those faint wisps of smoke wrapping around your feet.
but I can't think of anything else I want.
He hasn't really got a lot of new things in lately.
That's fair. Can't expect him to have like everything in the world, right?
We appreciate your time, Jolis. We hope you have a fine day. We shall see you whenever we come back into Deepstorm.
Well, I do what I can. Before you all go, adventurers you are, yes?
Indeed, we are.
Travel around a
Yeah.
lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could arrange some type of deal. I don't get out much. Sit here and shop and study and not most of the day. I'm willing to pay gold for certain items with say items. Cut the point, I will. Sometimes for the crafting of magical items, I need parts of certain more powerful beasts. If you happen to run across any
Can't find any pens.
powerful enemies, powerful creatures, specifically sorry, I should have had this ready.
Excuse me.
My notes. Sorry, stream.
Sorry. Gives me a little bit of time to get ready to write all this down.
Oh God, my pen.
I thought he was gonna ask us to like run around singing his praise about how awesome he was at selling items and having awesome items, and I was gonna be like, dude, done. I'll write you a fucking song. I'll sing it in every tavern I go into.
The first thing I thought is like, what if I came with you and then James was gonna be Joelus? That's what I really thought was about to happen. He was gonna be a Minotaur artificer traveling around with us.
Jeez, that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So, while on your travels, something I need in particular is the saliva of Banderhob.
I'm sorry, a what?
Banderhob. A large, very, very large creature of dark origin.
Sentinel must ask, where might we find a Bender Hob?
Well, that's a good question. Go ahead. I see you guys
nature?
trying to roll. Go ahead and roll. This would be. You may roll nature or arcana if you wish.
Well, probably gonna go nature.
Nature. 16.
Everything out. There we go.
16. 16 for what?
Nature.
Nature?
Oh boy. 13.
For nature?
Yeah, for nature.
I'm kind of going for like whereabouts mostly. I don't.
Well, whereabouts vary. I'd say nature 16. You said.
Yeah.
So you may not know a whole lot. Well, you would know that Banderhobs are creatures, but they are birthed from. They're basically like a hybrid, I guess you could say, of shadow and flesh.
Oh no.
But they take on the shape of like these fucking large, vile, like toad-like humanoids, pretty much.
Oh. No.
But they serve as kind of like they're created through some sort of ritual, usually as like a thug or something, like muscle, but like they don't understand. They can't speak common, but they understand it. They're basically like kind of like mindless thugs. They can be found usually.
It sounds like, the whole stereotype of a witch having a toad as a familiar, but make the toad huge. What it sounds like to me. This is what you just described.
Yeah.
He said they're created to protect, yeah.
Don't suppose you could sum one of those things up, could you?
I don't think so.
Sentinel thinks that seems like pretty dark magic. Not really Karen's thing.
Yeah.
He's dark and broody sometimes.
I'm a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
Unless you're fighting Malachi with your back on the ground.
It's a very
I'm sorry I was dying.
very what's the word? They come and go. Usually, they're only around for usually a few days. They serve their purpose for what they're created for, and then they disappear back into wherever they came from. But
Strange.
It's a very strange request, I know.
Will the saliva stick around if we gather it?
Off the corpse, no. Unfortunately, after a time, the corpse will begin to disintegrate, but the saliva will be salvageable. As long as it is taken from the corpse, should be okay.
Suppose these creatures aren't too willing to give up their saliva, are they?
Well, for a Banderhob, they're usually evil, unless some good soul decides to dabble in shadowy arts.
Makes sense.
So anyway, guys,
I'll be willing to pay for this if you wish. I'll say 1,000 gold. When you all come into the store, you seem as if your pockets are quite full already, but it's just a thought.
Seems like a dangerous task and very hard to acquire. I think a reward of more than 1,000 gold would be in order.
Make a persuasion check. Or intimidation. It's hard to tell.
Might I recommend...
Either way.
Might I recommend maybe an item from his stock as opposed to gold?
If it's intimidation...
All right, which one do you choose? Which one you're doing?
The persuasion, because
Okay.
I don't want to
What'd you roll?
intimidate with that roll.
Please don't.
A 6.
6. Very dangerous. You all seem very capable.
I mean, we are, yeah. Pretty capable. I mean, I just don't know if we're gonna come across. I mean, I'm willing to help, but I don't know if we'll come across one.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Don't go out of your way. Just, if seen, consider me.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thank you, Nephrium, for the
Yeah.
compliment.
We try.
But one day the actual audio guy's not here.
Yeah, he's not even here.
Wyatt, James is fired. Good job.
I just hit some buttons.
So,
I didn't even do it right the first time.
is there anything else you guys wish to do here? Jolas is
Nah, I'm done with Jolas.
I think
Oh, wait, does Jolas have any health potions?
not for you. I'm just kidding.
Oh
that's
shit!
great.
You gonna ask him?
Jolas, Sentinel would like a health potion or 2.
Check the back. I will.
Did he just mimic Sentinel? Check the back.
No.
Sentinel's not Yoda. What?
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Nah, Jolas always talks.
He
like
always
that.
talks to
He usually
Man,
does.
I
He's very
missed it.
cryptic.
Yeah, he usually talks like that, but deep in conversation, it's hard for him to.
Keep it going.
For me to keep it.
It's not easy.
I'm not gonna roll for it.
I don't remember if he was the one that we got the potions from last time, or
No,
did we
you
go
got
to
them from the goblin?
Goblin?
Yeah.
the shopkeep?
I don't even remember a goblin shop.
I really don't either.
I think it's in my computer notes somewhere.
I mean, it's, yeah.
He was in the upper district. It was the potion shop you guys went to.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he does have he has 2 potions of healing, normal potions of healing. He has 1. Yeah, he has 1 of greater and 1 of superior.
Ooh. How much is the potion of superior healing?
The potion of superior healing, 500 gold.
Okay, I'll take that and the greater.
All right, so the superior is 500, and the greater will be 200.
That's fine.
No faith in my
So go and write those down.
ridiculous.
Oh,
do you need the
Adeline.
dice amount?
That was their name.
I'll just look it up.
The superior is 8d4 plus 8, and the greater is 4d4
The
plus
quaint
4.
quill.
Yo.
Joking.
That's 700 gold together.
It's the blacksmith.
750. Yeah, no, 700. I said 2. Well,
What the
Nephrim,
fuck
if
is
you're
this
still
one?
there, you've tuned into a shopping episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately, this is one of
unfortunately.
the more exciting ones. We just finished up something.
I mean, we're about to leave though. I don't think we have much more shopping to
We
do.
literally just finished our chapter
Yeah.
with Aggie.
This is the prologue.
Speaking of, wouldn't it be funny if James came back as Bellister Dorn?
The
The halfling from
Oh.
fucking the city, Mitcho. The one that we saved.
Oh god, that would be great. He became his own guy. Well, he's out. They convinced him to go back out there, I think, to try to like resettle.
Reestablish
Yeah,
the
they,
city with some people.
They were gonna send out a little troop with him to resettle him.
Bellister said, "Fuck that. He's going on an adventure again."
I do want to go to the forge, but
Of course.
it's just to get some smith tools, so we don't have to do the go there and talk to.
Unless they have something interesting.
I mean, yeah, I will say if you're done with Jolas, he'll bid you adieu, giving you a little side quest. You can make your way to the forge
Mm-hmm.
with Erlin and Smith, the other warforged there. Walk in and Erlin will say, "Oh, hey there, Sentinel. What can I do for you?"
Sentinel would like some thieves' tools, please.
Thieves' tools.
Sorry, smith's tools.
Oh, Smith's tools. Yeah, easy enough to. I believe most tools are like 50 gold to acquire. So
Potato, tomato.
what he said.
Also, do I see any shields on the wall?
Make a perception check.
God damn it!
8.
6.
6. There's a couple of shields hanging on the wall. Some look very ornate, others simple. You see one that looks to be like a training shield, like a wooden one.
Do you not have a shield?
do, but
And
Want something better?
walking in, there's nothing magical in here. I knew you figured you'd ask.
I figured I would know. Yeah, we walk in here multiple times.
Yeah.
Well,
I never thought about it, but now.
does he have
Got
any
me
high
suspicious.
quality? Sentinel would like to know if you have any high quality shields.
Oh, everything I make is high quality.
Yeah, look at Sentinel. Look at you. Look at all that high quality work.
Did he make this armor that I'm wearing?
You gather that odds are he probably would have. Erlen, although he does deal in these Warforged specialties, he is also a master smith. Master smith for the purposes of
Should be like gold inlay.
Yeah, you got things.
yeah.
Arcadia. Woo.
If someone wants a specialty item crafted, he'll do it. There are other smaller forges, blacksmiths throughout the city, but he is definitely like the main one. Like he's the most well known. That is.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're looking for shields, I can custom make one if you want.
But he has nothing like special, like no like adamantine shield or.
Oh, adamantine is quite expensive, but I mean, I have some very beautiful, in my opinion, beautiful. I don't know what else saying. Some beautiful shields on the wall.
Sentinel is fine. If you acquire any high quality shields, be sure to let me
Just
know.
materials.
If you're willing to bring me the materials, I can.
dude, that's literally what I was just about to say.
I'd be more than willing to craft it for you.
Where will we
Like some fucking
find
Sword Art Online
adamantine?
shit.
Thank you for the smith tools, and I'm just gonna walk
I
out.
will. Okay, never mind. Are you two still there?
Yeah, where will we find adamantine?
Well, adamantine is a bit tricky. It's a very rare ore. I imagine somewhere in we're rich in minerals, maybe in the Underdark somewhere, but
Oh boy.
the Underdark is a sketchy place.
Yeah.
One of the most rare metals, though, is star metal ore, which is metal like minerals and deposits that rain down from the sky.
What?
What?
That sounds. I've never heard of such a thing. That sounds
Really?
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, star metal comes down in asteroids, I think they're called, and whatnot.
It's a meteor.
Meteorite ore, or maybe that's
Okay.
if you bring me some of that, I'll craft you anything you
I'll
want.
keep an eye out.
Keep an eye on the sky.
I want to believe.
All right. I actually did not want to go here.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna see if I could go make a few coin. Doing some shows.
Doing some bards.
Like maybe a little bit like in the city, maybe a little bit like around some taverns.
Okay, sure. So you just kind of want to kind of like a street performer almost.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool.
Like a traveling band.
Yeah, you can set up a little station. We'll say, go ahead.
I'm going to be playing my lute on my front, and with Mage Hand, I will be playing my lyre on the back.
That's great.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
I like that.
I'll say
Thank
with
you.
advantage because of the power of your instruments.
Ooh, I like that word.
As an advantage.
You are using ancient bardic weapons, instruments. You do have the power to influence
Performance. Flaccid 20.
Flaccid 20.
Someone hit that
Just
emote.
spam
up.
those emotes in the chat.
I can do it from here, kind of.
I think it's
Do we got it yet? It's up, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, we do have it. I've been spamming it.
Put it in there.
Boop.
Yes, dude.
Flaccid 20.
Beautiful. Oh.
I didn't do that on
Uh,
me this time.
so I would say you gather a bit of coin, less gold because you're kind of going to more of the more common areas.
Right.
I'll say you'll probably get about 3 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And then
Nice.
I would say just because of the common folk, you probably get about you're playing like beautifully, and like the fact that you're playing 2 instruments at once like captivates most passerbys.
Yeah.
So I would say 3 gold, probably about 25 silver,
Ooh.
and about 20 copper pieces. Which for most people would be a pretty good day's work.
That's pretty sweet.
You know, if you make your way to like the upper districts and play, it's where like the more higher up
Thank
people
you.
will toss you a gold.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sure.
I'll say by this time, after you traveling around playing and you get everyone shopping and talking, it's probably early evening by now. Just walking around the city doing your thing.
Early evening.
I would say probably about 4 o'clock.
Well, darn. We should probably wait to head out tomorrow then.
Is there anything else you guys do in the city?
No, I'm ready to head out now.
Yeah, I guess we can go rough it for the night.
Okay.
Make it as far as we can.
Appreciate all the tales that you allowed me to make many songs about.
Oh,
The people
wow.
loved it today.
Oh, you did some performance with your instruments?
Yes, I did indeed.
Oh.
This was quite fruitful and fantastic.
What did you sing about Sentinel?
Oh, I just have a simple song about you and our travels. Some of the first things that we did together, up to about slaying the hags. It's
Nice.
about as far as I got.
Flex.
Man, that'd be great next time you perform. Have a Sentinel over here, do some posing next to you.
We shall have you dancing next to us.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll bust some moves.
Throw some guiding bolts into the sky.
All right.
So we ready to head out?
I
a
guess
light
we're
show.
ready. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
good.
could do a light show.
Pretty dope.
Anyway. You book my friend.
Yeah.
Map.
I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map.
You're a tiefling. What are you talking about?
Barely.
I'm
I'm a horn. I don't have any horns.
Oh, okay.
I'm barely a tiefling.
Takes off shirt. He has a map on his back tattooed.
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen Red Dragon? Not the
No, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, there's martial arts movies called
Movie,
Red
right?
Dragon.
I'm not
Yeah.
very cultured.
You heard of the martial arts movie?
Yeah. Is that that's the movie where the dude like shoots him with a blow dart and the blood like comes out of his ears and his eyes and his nose, right?
No.
Because that
Not that I remember at
what
least.
movie was that?
The main point
Enter
of Red
the Dragon. I think that was
Yeah,
the movie.
that's really
So from Deepstorm, Riker's Swamp is to the southeast, like directly southeast.
Okay.
So you guys, like I said, can travel through the Forest of Life. You can go around it. You can take detours.
Ooh,
Wait,
Should've
the
just
Forest
stuck
of
with
Life,
Aggie,
isn't
dude.
that or
Aggie's
The
territory.
world is your oyster.
it could be.
We should have just traveled with Aggie.
We should just travel down the.
Oh, we have a long way to go, guys.
Probably be
Quite a bit.
a few weeks.
And there seems like there's a city right outside of the swamp.
To be fair, I could
on the
always
map,
try
you would
and just
notice to be a
teleport
small
us.
village.
Small village.
I just used those symbols to.
You've never been there
yeah,
before.
we've never. You've been.
I've been there for many years.
So the question is, do we feel safe going through the forest?
I don't see why it would be a problem.
The second question is, if we go to the forest, it's going to make it harder to lead horses.
Sentinel is his own horse, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
dash.
you can do that. Yeah, good for you. But we need Trent to move quickly. So
Are there other creatures besides horses that have more experience running through like a forest that we could acquire, or is there mostly just horses in Eralia?
because I mean, Deepstorm is surrounded by wood. Do you think they might have something?
In Eralia, there could definitely be other rideable creatures. Deepstorm, that's another question.
Okay,
Just because this is a more, what's the word?
civilized.
Civilized, urban area.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the
Fair.
wrong city. What city's in the middle of this forest?
You know what, dude?
Oh,
I'm
that
just
would
gonna
be
find a giant fucking warrior or
Sprite's
something.
Haven, I believe.
Sprite's Haven. Okay, see, I was mistaken. I thought we would have to immediately go into the forest when we left Deepstorm. I was looking at the wrong place. I don't see why we can't just follow the road to. Here, I'll let you guys look. There's a lot of decisions.
Aren't you the map person?
Yeah.
I trust your judgment.
I literally need to print another. That map has been faded and
It's-
whatnot
yeah, it's a
for
little hard
so
to read.
long.
We have this nifty TV screen here. I don't know
That's
why we
true.
don't use it more.
That's
We
true.
paid for it. Damn it.
Yeah. We could probably bring your map up on
Next
there.
time we do the session, we can do it.
Well, we can.
I was
we
about
can
to say, all you gotta do is I can
during
upload
break, we
my
might be able to bring it up if
HTML.
you're able to.
All right, it's fine. What's 12? Let's go ahead and take a quick break then.
Oh, you want to do it right now? Okay,
that's fine.
Cool. All right,
Okay.
well, we're gonna go on break real quick, and we'll get this set up properly, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Woo! Maybe.
Vanderhob.
Vanderhop.
Bander camp.
Bander.
It was a Bander camp.
All right, and
It's
okay,
we
I
have
thought-
returned.
I thought before you were saying Bandara.
Banderie.
Vanderhob, brah.
Banderie.
So
All right,
you
so we're-
can't see at the moment stream, but we have a map pulled up so that my players here can decide what they're gonna do next. You have your main destination. It's just how
yeah,
you get there.
So
yeah.
that big
so-
white thing is a road.
No, that's a river.
Oh, it's a river. Oh.
So
The river goes through the forest. You say.
So it looks like.
How wide is this river?
Well, it's the same one you guys crossed, which you guys would have seen.
In what direction is it? Or I guess I could see which direction the river's flowing.
It would flow north to south, I presume.
False. If it
No,
flows outwards
it's flowing out toward the ocean.
towards
So we would be.
mid-shell, actually.
That's strange. So this river flows south to north. Okay.
It's Egypt, the Nile.
So we'd have to be going against the current, which is not a good
Yeah,
idea.
not ideal
Man,
at
that
all.
would have been amazing. Riverboat.
Yep.
Oh. So as you can see here,
Sure, one.
oh wait, it's on. It doesn't show up on the screen.
Kind of does.
I'll see it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
You just
that's
gotta get
really
the angle.
that's really difficult.
Anyway, I mean,
We should just follow
Would-
the road.
yeah,
Go
we
on.
probably should just to be safe.
Just
Do
go
I?
down through this way.
Yeah.
When I traveled through and I was traveling, I specified that I was going through like mostly like towns and villages and stuff looking for
So you would have
people.
went by the road.
Yeah, so I would have went by the road. I guess I would have went.
Yeah.
That'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Anyways, from Wrecker Swamp up to like Fair Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Would I went from Fair Rock through the Forest of Life? Is that right?
I would assume.
It's very possible. Scroll down really quick.
Another
down.
question is
Yeah.
why is that called the Lake of the Serpent?
Well, let me scroll down. Oh, there we go. Well, sure.
Well, sure.
So, you're
You want to go down there? Well, sure.
you would have done a stint. You would
Sorry.
have probably been sent to Farrock for stint. You and the rest of your original party, I guess you could say. So you definitely would have went to Farrock. Which
But when I traveled, I probably would have went down to Whale Shore and up through that way, though.
you think so?
There's more villages that way. Oops, sorry. Stream. And YouTube.
Okay.
I mean,
But
It's a longer travel though.
it is.
I mean, he wasn't trying to get to Crystal Bay though. He was just
Oh.
traveling.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Yeah. And I guess it's really, unless you have something predisposed, like pre-written down in your thing, it's up to you how they
Yeah,
would
'cause-
have traveled.
Because in my opinion, like what I probably would have done is I would have like traveled up to Fair Rock,
Uh-huh.
and like as me, I don't think we would have had any business in the Forest of Life.
Sure.
So
Wait, where the
I probably would have went to Fair Rock and then traveled back down to Whale Shore, where we probably also did some looting and stealing, and then probably made my way
Well, it
from
would have
there.
been by yourself.
Where is Crystal Bay on this map?
On the far
'Cause
left.
if you
over there.
remember-
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unless like you're hiding something. Like you and the rest of your people got like sent to prison.
Yeah, we got kidnapped.
Yeah. And like you escaped, but you don't know if everyone else did.
Where was that at? Where did we escape from?
You escaped from Farrock.
Oh, I was from Fair Rock. Okay.
That's what I was saying. You would have done your stint there.
Oh, that's what you meant when you said stand. I thought you meant that's where we would have done like most of our looting from.
Oh no, sorry, that was my
I
mistake.
figured we did like Fair Rock and Whale Shore.
Regardless, the main question I have is Sprite's Haven welcome to outsiders, and is the Forest of Life safe to traverse?
Well, we do know Roland.
We also
And
know Agaricus.
We know Agaricus and his father and his uncle.
Everyone make a history check.
Seem to have pretty decent standings.
Yeah.
If not the only ones
I'm
left.
done with that dice for the day.
22.
22.
I won.
I guess you rolled pretty low too.
Yeah.
All right, you would know then that Sprite's Haven, it is for all intents and purposes a haven for magical creatures, especially those of Fey origin. it's not necessarily that outsiders aren't welcome. It's just that most outsiders aren't there to stay. Makes sense.
I mean, we're all pretty magical.
Sentinel would suggest that we head east and then south down the road.
Yeah.
Into the forest of life.
I agree. I think we'll be fine. Just travel by the roads. It's unless you're in a particular hurry to get to your friend and you want to go as fast as possible.
He said there's no trouble, so I don't suppose there's no reason to make haste down there.
Okay. So the roads sound reasonable then. Then we can get some more horses. And then we should probably get one each just in case we lose one.
Do we still have the carriage?
I was gonna say you guys.
Oh, yeah,
came
we
with
rode
a
in on
cart,
carriage, yeah.
so-
Right. So we do
Yeah,
still
that's
have
the
that.
thing.
The 2 horses that we nursed back to health, so I
Yeah,
feel
alright,
like
let's
they
just-
would be
Go with that then.
they would be loyal.
Hopefully.
One more stop. We
That's
need some
fine.
rations and some
We
supplies for the
feed,
horses.
Tack, supplies, all that.
Yeah.
Easy enough to do. I'd say like how long. It depends on how it's.
Yeah.
How long of a travel you're buying for is
How long? You'd be
determines
best
the
to know
price.
how long of a travel would be, I guess.
Would this be like a 2-week journey or like a month journey?
So you guys are gonna be.
Because it would definitely be a lot slower than when
Just
I was
going.
traveling by myself.
Going through the
True.
forest will probably it would, I don't want to say impede, but it'll slow things down a bit just because just from what you guys have at least read or maybe even like just seen, you've traveled through it. You probably, well, you said you avoided it. You guys have probably at least traveled around it. Like it's dense foliage. Like,
Oh, we could say that like Agark has told us
and yeah, just
very
from
slightly
like
about it. You know,
someone who lived
like what
there.
he talked about.
It's thick forest and there's not always like a set path.
So can a cart even really travel?
We don't really need the cart, do we?
We don't. I was thinking if we're taking it though, I'm about to load this
kinda-
baby down.
And those little
Kinda nice, though.
I know there's those little like kind of like town symbols kind of scattered around the outside of like the entrances.
Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah,
Little
those are
towns?
just kind of those are like
little villages.
small little villages. They're more so like checkpoints to like. If
So
someone
once
wants
you
to-
get into the forest, it's much
this
less
one's
of.
Mitchell, and this one
Crystal
would be
Bay.
That's Crystal Bay. yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
There's
Go
still
ahead.
Hass Bridge.
So once we're in the forest, there's not really a road. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what it sounds like.
More of, I don't want to say road.
Path.
Less of a paved road that you guys are used to. Paved, sorry, like well traveled road. More of like a path. Yeah. No, there's not always like set.
We might need to abandon the cart.
Easily
Could-
traversed terrain.
Could my mending, and I also have a spell that I can switch out to. I'm not exactly too sure how it works, but my mending would like if the cart breaks and like something happens, like one of the wheels or something, could I use mending to fix that, or is that too much?
I would say mending for that wouldn't be that much of an issue.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the examples they use is like mending a wagon wheel. Like I think that's
Yeah.
one of the examples they
Okay.
use.
It's when it comes down to like
Mundane items.
Charmander used it to fix ballista, so I feel like you could fix a cart.
Yeah,
like-
mending can
Okay,
usually
fair.
repair most mundane items
It
unless they're
was like
gigantic.
Non-magical.
It was
items,
like-
basically.
Yeah.
Mend, if I remember correctly, it was like you could mend like up to like a foot of something.
Yeah, usually something.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
pretty cool.
so yeah,
Okay.
it'd be something that's possible. Yes.
So I mean, we can take the cart. If we're taking a cart, I want to be stocked.
We
like
could-
I
we could
want
at
like
least-
proper camping stuff.
We
like,
could at least
this is
take the
proper
cart,
adventure.
take the
Who
cart,
needs to
at
come
least,
to you have a hut?
at least to that
Yeah,
checkpoint. If we can't get
but-
it through the forest, we can't get it through the forest.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I understand your quarrel. You don't want to sleep in the boat anymore. I understand.
yeah. I mean, the boat's nice, but
Need a tent.
have a proper campsite would also be nice.
Get a tent.
We could get a canvas for the the cart.
Yeah.
It'd be
That's
easy
actually not
to
too bad of an
acquire a
idea.
sheet of canvas, easy enough to do. Like probably 10 silver.
What all camping supplies do we typically need? Like general camping supplies. I would
I
like
imagine you all have your
I have spark tools, so I have
spark
something
tools or
for
whatever.
fires.
anything we don't have.
I have Smith's tools now and proficiency in Smith's tools.
Well, cool.
It's a little size point.
I don't know if we're gonna be
No.
doing any smithing at camp.
No, but I have the tools to repair the wagon. If need
Is there?
be.
Do we have portable forges? I don't know.
The spark in Sentinel's heart is like
Does anyone have heat metal?
No.
I don't know if I can. I think I can get access to it.
I believe that's a druid
But I
spell.
have a wand of fireballs.
Oh yeah, I can't get access. Oh well, yeah, wand of fire. That'll heat some metal. Well, it's magical fire. I don't know. But yeah, basically just anything we don't have that would be for a typical camp.
Do you think we should acquire some firewood?
Yeah, I want to load down this cart. We're gonna be traveling slowly with it anyway.
What do you want to load it down with?
Firewood.
So, firewood. We need a canvas.
Canvas to cover it
some
so
rations.
it stays dry.
So a sheet of canvas, I'd say, to cover the cart, would probably about 10 silver.
Got it.
Firewood, how much firewood? It's gonna be relatively cheap compared to what you guys normally buy, but
And we may not even need it. But yeah,
Are there any trees down on?
I don't want to risk cutting trees
Definitely
down in the
not in the
forest
tree
of
of life.
life.
Not in the tree alive or the forest alive.
yeah, it'd be
So-
easy enough to find it, even if not trees along the way, shrubbery at least.
Okay, well, could
say,
I
like-
acquire an axe?
A woodcutter's axe?
Yeah.
Sure, I think a hand axe is probably like, it's not expensive. I'll say.
Oh, I could just use a hand axe. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have hand axes.
If you have
Well,
a hand
typically
axe.
you shouldn't use like combat weapons for cutting trees. I don't know if FIDE is gonna care. This is up to DM.
I don't care.
I don't use them anyways.
If you have a hand axe,
I do.
that'd
I have
be
2 hand
sufficient
axes,
enough.
and plus the teleportation axe.
If it's sharp, I mean, it'll do the job.
Okay, I'll just use that then.
I'm trying. I'm getting.
But
to the
most of
equipment.
this stuff is just a question of like how much you want. And
Okay, here we go. I found the
So
equipment.
probably like quite a few like bundles of logs, I would say.
bundles of logs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you'd probably actually get some from Erlen, just having the necessary, like a lot of survival-y type stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, could I acquire some oil, like some polishing oil too?
Polishing oil.
Yeah.
For your armor, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I want to keep it nice and
For
pristine.
I'll say for a small flask of just polishing oil, say for 1 gold piece, we'll have 50 uses.
Okay.
30 uses is more like it for one flask.
I'll get 2 vials.
Okay.
Heat metal is a 2nd level spell. I can get that.
Isn't
I
that
actually don't even know if
spell,
that's useful. Like I know there's a
Is
spell
it so?
that
It is a
allows
bard
you-
spell then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I knew it was a druid spell.
So I can go. Do you need me to take that later
though? Possibly.
You
for
don't
your
have to-
metalsmithing?
I don't know if it actually works
Yeah.
that way.
I do know there's a.
So I know heat metal is usually a spell used in like combat purposes, but it does heat metal. Don't
Yeah,
get me
you
wrong.
can. I guess you can melt it. Yeah.
I mean, once metal is red hot, it is
And
easy to
be
more
honest,
easy to mend or meld. And
It's kind of like a
more
broken
malleable.
spell, so you probably should have it anyways.
All right.
Out of context.
There's not really anything else I can see here that we can take with us. I guess the final thing is to do we have any empty vials in case we come across this bender?
I need some empty vials.
How many?
A lot. Like, give me like 30.
30.
30.
Okay.
I like.
I'm gonna round that up to
Just give me like how much would
like
how much
30 small glass vials, like 2 gold pieces. I mean, that's no, just like one, probably just like 1 gold piece would get you that much, just to put it in gold term.
So if we're gonna do that, how about I do this instead? I'll say I want 3 golds worth. So with that,
So many vials.
That's a lot of vials.
I guess I
Yes,
assume you're gonna
sir.
put them in the bag of holding.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Put them in
some
the
of
cart.
them in the bag of holding, but I'm also gonna get like a little crate to put them in, to put like a good bulk of them in, or I guess I would just put them in the bag of holding. Yeah.
Okay, 3
Yeah, that
golds
doesn't make
worth
more
of
sense.
glass vials. You have a player's handbook, Wyatt?
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
How much
I
is a
got
glass
you.
vial?
Yeah, I'm getting you there.
Sorry.
A gold. Well, actually, a vial's a gold.
1 vial.
One vial is 1 gold.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
look here. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. It says vial gold.
And it would kind of make
Some
sense, like
expensive ass glass.
tempered glass used for holding volatile liquids and whatnot.
It does have to be like pretty tempered, so it doesn't
And
like
it is
fall
only
and
magical
bust.
stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say however much gold you're willing to spend is how many vials you can get then.
Okay,
That's
I
fair.
will get 23. Well,
23 glass vials.
I get 25.
I don't know where the other player handbook is. It's probably somewhere. Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, Sentinel is ready to set out on this long journey.
Yeah, I just want to restock on
Just their supplies. So you said
supplies
a couple bundles of firewood just for emergency.
we need
Like three bundles of firewood for like 5 silver. Not very expensive.
Okay. I got that.
Like nicely already chopped, like wrapped up in little like easy to manage little logs.
And how much for about a month of rations?
A month of rations.
got those here too.
Yeah,
Rations are 5 silver for a day.
so for a day, so a month will
150 silver.
7, 40, 28 days in a month. We'll just do an average 4 weeks. 28 times. What you said 3 silver?
5.
28 times 5. What's the quick maths on that?
40, 0, 4, 5,
140?
10. Yeah, 140.
140 silver. That'd be 14 gold then
40 gold.
for a month's worth of rations. Yeah. I like it. Prepping for travel.
Yep, yeah.
Travel prep.
And I just want to restock on my supplies to make
Spells.
prayer cards.
Oh, prayer cards. Easy enough to do. Just go ahead and drop like 2 gold and you could have plenty of paper and ink. Are there any last minute preparations you wish to do something?
What the fuck? This is broken.
I'm telling you, dude.
This is super broken.
Like against those animated armors we fought, it would have just destroyed.
Fucking another one that I could have had, Shatter. Also would have been
Shatter.
fucking fantastic.
Shatter is a cool spell.
I mean, if you're
I
going against
just
like
took that
metal
one.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. That's cool to know.
All right.
Apparently I need to start looking at these spells and not just judging by the name.
I guess we're good.
Because I seen heat metal and I was like, why the fuck is that 2nd level? That's stupid. Whatever.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're ready, sorry.
So you guys take the rest of your day, I'd say. I mean, if not the next morning, to gather all your travel supplies. You manage to load everything into the cart. You have everything strapped down or secured down. You manage to get the canvas over to cover everything so people can't see what you're traveling with. And yeah, you're ready to go. So I guess you guys are heading out.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so you make your way east, correct? You guys are going to go down to the forest?
East.
Yeah, we're gonna follow the road.
Awesome. Well, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do your first couple of days of travel. I'll call it there.
Okay.
So, first day of travel. Who, just for most of the time traveling, who's going to be like leading the travel, keeping an eye out for stuff?
I'm just gonna be on the side of the cart.
I know you're not going to be on the cart, but who's going to be keeping an eye out?
Suppose I will be.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Let's do for your first.
You usually have Aggie do that.
Yeah, no.
I will be smoking
He was the perception
And-
boy.
in partisan of Aggie and taking his spot
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
with advantage because I'm smoking. Question
Sure,
mark?
why not?
Cool. Perception
Sure.
22.
22. Okay. Nothing seems to catch your eye. Most of your first few days of travel are clear weather, sunny skies, very temperate, not too cold, not too hot. There's always kind of a breeze keeping you motivated. So you guys will set up camp for the night. I think I'm gonna go ahead and send it right there.
How far do we make it?
I'll
To the
say
crossroads,
your first
or-
couple days you'll probably hit the crossroads,
Hit the crossroads?
if not a
Okay.
bit further.
Okay.
During our downtime, I will specify that I would like to use this alchemy jug, yeah, to get poison and put it into the vials.
Okay.
Huh?
And like after I get like three vials, I want to see if I can strain it to make it even more potent into like a smaller glass. Like
Strain it. So what are you doing to make it more potent, I guess I'm asking?
trying to like concoct it together.
Well, if you just
Okay.
combine them, unless you're going to combine it with another ingredient, Like just combining them is going to make a larger amount of the basic poison.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know if I could like try and condense it. I don't know how poisons work. I'm sorry.
I understand. Trying to think of. I get what you're trying to do.
I don't think
But
you
they
have the
don't work like
means to
that?
do it.
You have.
You have like an alchemist
You
kit
have
on
the
you?
poisoner's kit.
Yeah, I got the alchemist kit.
Okay.
You have the poisoner's kit.
Yeah,
the
that's what it is.
alchemist
The
kit.
poisoner's kit.
Hmm.
I think I bought an alchemy kit too.
I would say to just take a basic poison. Like the basic poison is already like this. I would say it's already this. A potent concoction. Like from just its base form, there's not really much you can do with it with just the base form.
Okay.
To further its properties or even change them, you'd have to introduce another element to the equation, to say the least.
And isn't that what the poisoner's kit provides?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the poisoner kit says it provides whatever you need to make
I would still.
poison, but it depends if it says it makes the basic poison that the alchemy jug.
Well, I know you could take a poisoner's kit and then make a basic poison with it.
Yeah.
But that's already what the alchemy jug is producing.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
I
what
would assume that, like what PJ said, you would have to have another ingredient.
There'd be something.
Yeah.
So instead, can we backtrack like a second?
Sure.
And is there like a library or a bookstore that I could purchase like a book,
book of
about
poisons?
about poisons and like the mixtures used and things like that?
Sure, yeah. It'd be make an investigation check.
Okay. Natural one.
Natural one.
The poisoner's kit doesn't specifically say it makes the basic poison. It
Guess
just
there's-
says to make poison.
Yeah, it's for a natural one.
Guess there's nobody that knows about poison in Deepstorm.
Strange enough, you find. Sorry. Strange enough, you it's hard to find stuff about poison. It's not exact. It's for traveling and combat. It's somewhat of a basic thing, but like you just can't just by yourself. You're just having trouble finding it.
That's fair. So
Very strange.
I guess I will just be filling up the vials with regular poison.
Yeah.
It's not to say you couldn't ask someone for help though.
I don't know if you should go asking around about poison.
Could I? I'll just ask the shopkeeper. Like,
Sure. To expedite this, 'cause I don't want to just like cut you off completely. I feel bad as a DM. For like 2 silver pieces, you get a book on poisons.
Okay. That's fair. 2 silver.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I would have attuned to that axe too, by the way. The teleportation
Fair
axe.
enough.
Does it
Just,
require
just to
attunement?
have it. Yeah, it does.
It does require it.
Oh, it does.
Just to have it.
Cool.
Just because I think it's neat.
In the meantime, while I'm learning about how to make more poisons and things like that, I will just be making regular poison
And,
bottles until I get my stock up.
I have a list of 'cause I kind of did a little research on poisons and whatnot. You have your book, and like you would know that there are different types of poisons. There's like the most basic form most people know about is like their injury type poisons. Like you put them on your weapon,
Yeah.
on your ammo, whatever.
And then there's also the ingestion
There's
poison.
ingested, inhaled, and also contact.
Yeah.
So that's one thing to consider when you're crafting a type of poison. And what we can do is, I have like a few that are like made up here that you're welcome to read about.
Yeah.
If you're wishing to come up with one of your own, that's also a lot of it just depends on like the price per dose. So how much gold you're willing to spend on making a certain type of poison. So like they have here, like there's one, a purple worm poison that's like 2,000 gold.
Oh, yeah.
There's also basic ones, assassin's blood, that's like 150 gold per dose. So and you already have basic poison. So I would say like that would also take some of the price off, because making a basic poison would also be, unless like materials are just found in the wild, you know, you'd have to go visit a shop, an alchemist shop, and buy the ingredients and make it yourself.
Right.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Very much appreciated. I do have one that I want to talk to you about.
Of course.
Cool.
All right. So why don't we go ahead? We'll end the stream there.
Okay.
Hey,
When we
man,
pick up-
carpet.
Devin. When we pick up next week, we'll get this. I told them earlier, but I'll let the stream know. I like traveling and whatnot, but I'd like to expedite it as much as I can so we can get to the meat of the story and the
I miss James.
heart of the game. And
Yeah.
we'll try and get James back in here as soon as possible. Thank you for tuning in. It's kind of a shopping preparation session.
Yeah.
Very short today.
Yeah, it is short, but that's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
I will be back Monday.
Yeah.
Correct?
Monday
Yes, I'll be here
for the
Monday.
Ravnica campaign.
Why?
To kill everyone in the party.
Party fight!
Oh yeah, the party fight. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back Monday. All right.
Kristoff / Yark had to be an asshole.
I mean, they are literally starting a stampede
Yark-
in a
it's what
civilian
Yark would've
area.
done.
What Yark would have done, dude. It is.
Who's really the asshole? Right?
I mean,
Nothing is true. Everything is perfect.
Only he got hurt by it so far.
it's
so...
late. I doubt there's anyone that's gonna get hurt by it other than the person starting the stampede.
All right. Well, all right, we'll be back.
Thanks,
You
everybody.
guys have a good day.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Or night, wherever you are in the stars. Bye bye.